coach. You may have been involved in the first ever coach trade of any All-Star game ever. Just want to get your thoughts on that in your mind. First for you, Leo.
They announced it?
Yeah.
That you got traded?
Yeah.
Oh, I got to go look at all that.
Traded.
I have no idea what the teams are.
Second time in history now. Jeez, as a player, look me up. After he goes, I've created history. This is awesome. I got traded as a coach. But look, I get to coach with Sabrina. I'm on Caitlin Clark's in Indianapolis. I mean, what a great show. So we'll go out there and have some fun.
Ready for this one. Sabrina Ionescu just witnessed Caitlin Clark pull off the most outrageous all-star move we've ever seen. And her reaction? A masterpiece. Equal parts confusion and awe, with a sprinkle of meme gold. We're talking full jaw drop, double blink. Did that really just happen? Energy, did Clark just rewrite the WNBA All-Star rulebook mid-game? Quite possibly. And judging by Sabrina's face, she just realized she's a supporting character in the Caitlin Clark cinematic universe. Strap in. This clip is straight-up chaos, comedy, and the kind of courtside clownery you didn't even know you were missing. Let's roll.
Let's start with you here, Caitlin. You said you might be aggressive on the trade market once this opened up. Is there any player that you're looking to get to? And remember, it has to be apples to apples trade here. Starter for starter, reserve for reserve. The good news is you can't go wrong with this type of talent. Anyone looking to make a deal here?
To be completely honest, I love my team. I think they're great. I don't have any intentions of really trading any of them. I don't know if this is in the rules. I don't really care. But I think we've already discussed we are going to trade coaches. Bee's going to take her coach, Sandy Brondello. Let's get it.
Sabrina Ionescu didn't just react. She glitched. Courtside. In real time. It was like her brain got hit with a surprise software update she never approved. One moment she's laser-focused, locked in like a pro. The next, she's squinting at Caitlin Clark like she just watched a mythical creature drain a Logo 3, alley-oop to herself off the Jumbotron, and wink at the camera like it's just another casual Tuesday in Clarkland. Glitch in the Matrix? Nope. Just Caitlin being Caitlin.
2025 WNBA All-Star Game is just days away, but we finally know who's going to be on Team Caitlin Clark and Team Nafisa Collier. Let's get into these names. Off the top, it's Aaliyah Boston, Kelsey Mitchell, teammates. Then you got Sonia Citron, Kiki Iriafen, teammates. Hello, rookies. Then there's some top-tier choices in Asia Wilson and Gabby Williams, which is a sneaky good pick. Special twist for this event. The coaches have been swapped. That's right. Cheryl Reeve is now coaching Team Collier, and Sandy Brondello is now coaching Team Clark.
The WNBA All-Star Game wasn't ready. Sabrina definitely wasn't. And judging by that look on her face, she's probably still buffering. Because Caitlin Clark didn't just show up. She flipped the script and rewrote the whole genre .1 move. That's all it took. So outrageous, it turned the All-Star Game into a low-budget sitcom where Clark was the only one who got the script. The defenders, reduced to glorified background extras. The crowd, absolute hysteria. This wasn't basketball. It was main character energy on a live broadcast.
Through at the last minute. Are you guys going to make any deals or bets on the game between teammates, or what's that going to be like to be foes for a day?
It'll be weird. Maybe we'll just allow each other to trade off baskets and shoot. But no, I mean, the All-Star Game's always fun. It's not that competitive, and it's just kind of, you get to go out there, enjoy, have fun, and just kind of celebrate the accomplishments. So I'm excited for all of us.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
But Sabrina's reaction deserves an Emmy. Hands to her head, eyes wide, doing the kind of mental math that ends in error. How do you even defend that without bending the laws of physics? In that moment, it clicked for everyone. This wasn't a rookie getting her feet wet. This was a hostile takeover in sneakers. Sabrina might be an all-star vet, but right then, she was just another name on Caitlin Clark's highlight reel, and she knew it. That smile-turn-smirk-turn-complete system failure was peak comedy. We're talking this is fine meme energy. Except the room is actually on fire, and Clark's the one holding the match.
WNBA, if that's not in the rule. Sorry, ESPN, if that's not in the rules, but we just made it a rule. So, Sandy Brondello, come on over.
Whoa!
Let's get to it. You can coach Sabrina. So, therefore, maybe Stewie wants to come on over to my team.
Whoa!
Let me know. Bea, you want to give me Stewie?
We have breaking news here. I don't know that I've heard of a coach being traded in the All-Star Game. This is something you're agreeing to, Fee. There's no terms to this deal.
I agree with Cheryl. I agree with the trade. I love Cheryl. She's my coach here. And you know what? That's just going to be worse for Team Clark because now we got more chemistry on our side. We got more synergy. We know what we expect from each other. So that was a bad move on your part.
Let's be real. It wasn't just about the move. It was everything around it. The symbolism, the sequence, the stare down, that unapologetic flair. This wasn't just for the fans. It was a message, loud and clear. And any lingering doubt, it evaporated the second the coaching trade drama detonated in the middle of media day like a well-timed plot twist. Oh yeah. Let's talk about how Caitlin Clark casually hijacked the all-star coaching setup like she was running NBA 2K in my GM mode. Lisa Bluder's probably somewhere laughing into her coffee, watching the madness unfold. While most rookies would smile politely and treat their assigned coach like jury duty, Clark said, "Thanks, but I'll be picking my own." Then summoned Sandy Brondello like it was a family reunion and she already had the champagne chilled. The wildest part. This was supposed to be Stephanie White's gig, past tense. Stephanie coaches like she still texts on a flip phone and thinks spacing refers to fonts. Meanwhile, Clark plays like controlled chaos wrapped in precision, fueled by creativity, and duct taped to a missile. She needed someone who gets that. Someone who knows how to win and won't flinch when a rookie starts calling her own plays. Enter Sandy Brondello, championship pedigree, real strategy, and zero ego about letting a generational talent cook. Because Clark wasn't here to blend in. She came to rewrite the rules and brought her own coach just to prove the point.
All right, so after the teams were chosen, a surprise moment happened. Now, of course, I'm still feeling it because I was two off, man. Two off from picking the entire two teams, but it's all good, man. I'm not tripping. Now, at the end, a trade proposal was capable of happening, right? Now, when I was looking at the rules at the beginning, I was like, dang, they could trade? So that portion of the whole draft happened. And I'm like, dang, who are they going to trade? I wouldn't trade anybody. And of course, Caitlin came up saying, I'm fine. I wouldn't trade anybody. But we can trade these coaches.
Caitlin Clark didn't just flex on the court. She flexed off it, too. And the league had to act like they were totally cool with it. Oh yeah, totally. The rookie gets to pick her own coach. That was always the plan. Right. And I totally planned to marry Ryan Gosling when I was 17. Let's be honest. This wasn't a negotiation. It was a straight-up power move. And the WNBA blinked. Because let's not gloss over what really happened. Clark basically booted Cheryl Reeve off the sideline. That's not tossing a wrench in the machine. That's dismantling it on national television, one bolt at a time. Reeve, a certified coaching legend, got the thanks, but I'm good treatment. And Clark, she didn't flinch. She just said, cute legacy, but I'm rolling with Sandy. And the craziest part, she was absolutely right. It was a match made in heaven, or at least in the Barclays Center. The result, comedy gold, basketball brilliance. Caitlin Clark turned the All-Star Game into her personal mixtape. The crowd, roaring. The cameras, glued. And poor Sabrina Ionescu looked like she needed IT support and a hug. There are levels to this, and Clark just leapfrogged the entire league, smiling the whole way up.
At the end of the draft, Caitlin and Fee had the option to trade any players. But instead of players, Caitlin said that she wanted to trade coaches. Originally, Cheryl Reeve was supposed to be coaching Team Clark, and Sandy Brondello was going to be coaching Nafisa's team. But Caitlin said, nah, let's switch. Fee, you can have your coach. But there might be something deeper. Wonder if Caitlin has been keeping receipts of some of the things that Coach Cheryl Reeve had to say about her, including this little Twitter exchange that happened last year. They were tweeting about the preseason game and that the links weren't being televised. Somebody said, is there a reason why it's not being shown? Another user said, because they only care about Caitlin, and Cheryl Reeve responded, that part. Since fans have been calling her out about this last year and also this.
And let's not overlook how iconic it is that Caitlin Clark basically dared the WNBA to stop her, and they didn't even try. She didn't just challenge the status quo. She bulldozed it, rebranded it, and dropped merch on the way out. The league's official response? A collective shrug and a quiet, "Welp, guess the kids are in charge now." But honestly, can you blame them? Caitlin Clark might go down as the greatest trade in WNBA history. Except plot twist. She was never traded. She was drafted. That's how wild this is. Her impact feels so seismic. It's like someone flipped an entire franchise for her. She didn't just arrive. She got airlifted into the league and immediately started rearranging the furniture like she owned the place. And there's something hilariously on brand about a rookie walking into the All-Star Game and becoming both the highlight reel and the storyline. Every assist becomes a headline. Every smirk, a culturally significant moment. This isn't just basketball, it's a broadcast takeover. And shout out to Sandy Brondello, who's just out here chilling like a seasoned tour guide through the Caitlin Clark experience. Calm, collected, totally unfazed. She's not trying to tame Clark, she's amplifying her. And in return, Clark gives her the most watchable All-Star performance in years, along with a front row seat to the show everyone came to see. Because when Caitlin Clark takes the court, you're not just watching a player, you're witnessing a movement in motion.
WNBA All-Star rosters are officially set, and this live was crazier than you could have even imagined, because what do you mean halfway through they just decided to switch coaches? Not trade teams, trade coaches. So they went back and forth. Caitlin Clark got the first pick, Collier got the second pick. She picked Aaliyah Boston, then she picked Stewie, then she picked Sabrina, then she picked Alicia.
Meanwhile, somewhere out there, Stephanie White is probably staring at a chalkboard in existential crisis mode, wondering what just happened. The answer? A phenomenon walked in and didn't wait for permission. Caitlin Clark didn't ask. She acted. And the league caught on quick. Get on board or get steamrolled. That's why Sabrina's reaction matters. Because it wasn't just hilarious, it was honest. Whether it's a step-back three from the stratosphere or casually rearranging the coaching staff like furniture in a dorm room, Clark operates on a different frequency. Built Differently doesn't even cover IT.so if anyone's still confused about who's running this league now. Sabrina already answered that, with her eyes wide, her jaw on the floor, and her All-Star vote unofficially revoked in real time. And just when you thought the circus couldn't add another ring, in walks Stephanie White, rolling her carefully packed baggage and emotional carry-on straight into the building. The moment she touched down, it was giving Avengers, Summer League Edition, only less Marvel, more mild.